Look at this. How cool is this? I got this in the mail a few days ago from one of my fellow subscribers, one of my loyal subscribers. And, it just goes to show that, no matter how much people are screwed up nowadays for so many reasons, especially in the cities, like where I live here in Montreal, it never ceases to amaze the generosity of people, you know. This gentleman out in Alberta, uh, he saw that I was a big fan of transit buses, and among other things, and that I got a few collectibles related to that. So he sends me an email saying that he noticed that I'm a big transit bus fan and collector of things, and he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna send you a label off a Canadian car Brill that was gonna be scrapped, ex Calgary bus." So I'm thinking to myself, a label. I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean like, the manufacturer plate that was made of aluminum? Is it a sticker? What's he really mean? And I had a feeling this is what he was going to send me, was the actual, plate, the emblem that was on the front of the buses. And so again, to that gentleman, thank you very much, sir. Really incredible. As I wrote an email to him, you really are a king of kings. I mean, I've never heard of anybody doing that. Gratos, as we say in French. Free of charge, just basically to add to my collection so that I can cherish it. And as he sent in the letter with this, to post on YouTube, to get a reaction, to get comments from people, because this is extremely rare, and the value of this, I mean, I don't know, 50 to 100 bucks. It depends. I mean, don't even bother looking on eBay. I checked. These things don't exist. And I thought that this badge was from a 50s Brill, but actually, doing some research on Google Images there, it turns out that this badge was on a Brill, yeah, from Calgary, that was from 1951 or earlier. Because after 51, as I know, because there was a 52 Brill Montreal bus that was restored here several years ago, they didn't have this badge anymore. They didn't have this logo. It was actually a Canadian car script in stylized, attached letters, sort of a 50s style. I mean, look how cool this is. I mean, it's typical of that time. It's metal. Um, I think it's aluminum, but I'm not positive. And look how the letters and the maple leaf are raised. How frickin' cool is that? You know? Amazing. And again, sir, thanks again. I'm going to cherish this forever. It's just awesome. I mean, really. And of course, as I sent him in an email, because he sent me this out of the goodness of his heart, as one, a bus fan to another, collector, whatnot, I'm going to be sending him, I'm starting to put together, a package to send him with a bunch of old classic ads related to his interests in buses and trains, and I think a couple of my photos, maybe two enlargements, so just to sort of even the score, but in the sense of a very positive way. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just awesome. I even thought about like cleaning this a bit, but I'm like, no, no, no. As far as artifacts go, and we're not talking about actual vehicles, it's often better just to leave it alone. That's also what I heard about license plates. Don't restore them, leave them the way they are. They're worth more that way. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed that. And of course, I welcome your comments. Oh, and one more thing, actually, for those of you who don't know. Um, Canadian Car was actually was called Canadian Car and Foundry. And let's see if we can put this more leveled here. And this was actually a division of American Car and Foundry, and the Canadian Car and Foundry plant was right here in Montreal in the Lachine borough, which I used to live by, which was an extremely old factory, and it's still there. So yeah, that's it. Let's just put one more last look at it close up. Cool, eh? Anyway, that's it, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.